All right. Says we are live. Let's check it out. Hey man, salute to the chat. Much love to the mighty LDBC. Waiting on the brothers to get here. They'll be here in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, we're gonna just shoot the shit a little bit until everybody get up in here. Let me go to YouTube. Let me see here. Open up my YouTube screen so I can see the YouTube chat. Let me see here. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Y'all smash the like button as you come on in, ladies and gents. Smash that like button. Close this one out. All right, what's happening, y'all? Let me scroll up, see what we got in the building thus far. Let me see here. Jeff, the producer, what's happening, man? Salute. Miami Snoopy 305 in the building. What it do? Devin, salute. Sean Snowden in the building. Bert. Mike Lee. Let's see here. Main event, Mark. What it do? Mark Wonderland, salute. JTCC. Mr. Thomas Moreland, salute to you. Loco for Pitts, what's happening? He say salute. Finally, game dog Thursday, yes indeed. Gonna get that game dog talk in, man. You know how we do. MJ's Total Health and Wellness Enrichment, salute. Jeff the producer, what it do? Welcome down Ram up in here. We know Ram hop on. SBC Kennels, what's happening? King Strick, Snacks B. Let's see. The homie D McGee. Let's see here. What's happening, La La? Salute to the sister La La D up in here. Yeah, buddy, 101. Keith D. Anthony Bolton in the building. Roland got a question mark. I don't know what he got a question mark for. Let me see here. I'm chilling, La La, just relaxing. BN Boxing News, what's happening, fam? Game Bred Pitbull Hall of Fame, salute. He says, said checking in. Yeah, salute, homie. Brandon Blue. There's some numbers up there. I don't know what you got some numbers up there for. Hope that ain't your phone. Hope that ain't your phone number, homie. Brandon Blue. You never know who listening, man. Weirdos, tree huggers and stuff be listening, man. And people be harassing you, acting the fool. You know, a lot of people on this internet don't be having nothing to do, bro. They be bored, miserable people. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you ain't putting your number out there, man. D McGee in the Cash App. Salute, homie. Much love to the brother D McGee in that Cash App. Yeah, man. So salute to everybody, man, who dropping them well wishes upon the brother Buck City Kennels. You know what I'm saying? You know, he good. He home, relaxing, getting his stuff together and everything like that, you know. So don't pay attention to the haters. Don't pay attention to the naysayers. A lot of people speaking on this man's situation, and they don't even know what the hell they're talking about. They're going simply off of media reports. But, you know, it's how people are, bro. Motherfuckers claim to be dog, man, but at the end of the day, these people go off of media reports. That's all they care about. You know what I'm saying? And they just gossip queens. They'll run around and, yeah, man, yeah, they start regurgitating lies and shit that you heard, you know? You know what I'm saying? You just think about that. What if people judged you and found you guilty in the court of public opinion based off of what somebody else said? You know what I mean? You know, think about how many times that's happened to you in your life. You've been accused of something. You know what I mean? I was telling one of the homies earlier, like, nigga, you Oh, 2006, motherfucking girl said you raped her. You know what I'm saying? The charges were later dropped. 2013, the chick at your job said you sexually harassed her. Okay? So in the public opinion, motherfuckers can call you a pervert, even though you ain't never been found guilty or nothing. Even though you might be totally innocent. But I mean, hey, you can put the pieces together and like, hey, come on, man. I mean, it's 2 times, man. I mean, come on. You had to do something. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta just be weary of that stuff, man. Don't be letting them these these weirdos and all that kind of stuff, man, shape your opinions. What's happening? Bank statement bullies in the building. What it do? So you came home this weekend. Hold on, who's this? Let me see. Uh, Destroy YouTube. He says, man, I came home this weekend and my dog hair is falling out to the skin. He says, wet, looking nasty. Oh, damn, man, you take it to the vet. Take your dog to the vet, ASAP Rocky, homie. You know what I'm saying? If it's falling out like that, down to the skin, wet, nasty, just take him to the vet. Ain't no need for no home remedies right now. You know what I'm saying? You do that research later. You know? I'm gonna take your dog to the vet, homie. Yeah, man. Something like that going on. What's up, Kendrick Kennels? Salute to the homie Kendrick Kennels up in here. Yeah. Local for Pitt said general public only remembers the charges, not the outcome. Sad. Yeah, but they don't people just messy, bro. People just messy. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker believe anything. All it takes is an accusation. That's why I always tell people about me. Everybody act like they fuck with me heavy and shit. I said, bro, all it takes is an accusation. Niggas will move around from your ass and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's all it takes is an accusation. Niggas be like, I don't know, man. So you think you did this? I don't know. That's all it takes. Accusation. I mean, that's why T.I. and Tiny ain't going through all this bullshit right now. All it took is one bitch to say something. One bitch say something, you know, all that man guilty of is getting some pussy with his wife, having threesomes. You know what I mean? And probably paying a bitch or something, you know? But now the whole world in this man business because one bitch lied on him and they trying to crucify him, you know? Niggas, oh man, you think he did that shit, bro? I don't know, man. He had to do something. I mean, why would she just be lying? I mean, why, like, nigga, why your mama lie about who your daddy is, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Fuck up out of here with that dumb shit. Fuck, just believe anything. Yeah, fuck, just believe anything that they put out there, man. So this is why I always say, man, this dog game, getting into these dogs, y'all just pay attention. You know, a lot of young people want to get into these dogs, but you know, you want to make sure that getting into these dogs, man, you really in it to win it, man. You really in it for the long haul. And you gotta have a love and a passion for the dogs, not the people, because the people ain't shit, man. It's a lot of scumbags and dirty, grimy, no good motherfuckers, man, in these dogs, bro. Hypocrites, police ass dudes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how they are, you know. So y'all gotta be very careful and don't come into this, you know what I mean? I mean, it's some good people in the good dogs too. It is. There's some good people in these dogs, man. But you know, don't be so eager to chop it up with all these people and sending everybody your number, linking up with all these dudes. You don't know who these motherfuckers be, bro. You don't know who the fuck these people be. These motherfuckers is rats, snitches. I mean, just watch how these people move, bro. They just motherfuckers act like the feds, bro, and don't give no fuck either. They'll do it publicly. They don't care. Mm-hmm. So y'all gotta just be careful, man. Impact Kennels, what's happening? Y'all smash the like button when y'all in the building. Let me see what these likes looking like, ladies and gents. Yeah, we need them likes all the way up. Get them likes up. We've been in here for 8 minutes. Let's get them likes up. You know? So yeah. What's happening, Ronald Haskins? Ronald Haskins says, facts. Why I never judge people on how they treat me, but how they treat people. Uh, where it's no repercussions. Yep. Hmm. Man, the dogs are doing good. Bank statement, man, they doing real good. They got I was out there today. I actually recorded a quick little video today. I was gonna record it, but you trying to record something on my phone. People kept calling me and shit, man. They were trying to get me to do something for them, and I'm like, damn, man, I'm trying to handle this motherfucking business. But I was gonna show people the wet spot in that in the kennel. You know, no, Ma was asking me about the wet spot, and you know, with those pellets, it changes colors. It almost changes because the pellets are naturally like a lighter color of brown, and then when it's a wet spot, it turns into like a darker color. So you can just take the shovel and just scoop that right out of there. You know what I'm saying? Scoop it right out, dump it right in the trash. You know what I'm saying? And then just mix in the old pellets on top of it, or you can put some fresh pellets on the bottom of it. You know what I'm saying? Either or. But I'll record it next time. But yeah, it's smooth, man. What's up, Old Park Boxing? Yeah, but the dogs are doing real good though. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, look like Red Sonia look like she's about to start having one of them little funky ears, man. I can't stand them little funky ears, man. She finna have one ear that's doing its own thing, man. So I don't know. I might have to I might have to crop her ears while she's still young. Cause I don't like them little funky ass ears, man. Like one ear laying down, the other ear poking straight up like a bat and shit. I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it don't. I mean, I know it matters from a cosmetic standpoint. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? But what's most important is the actual dog and the function of the dog. But you know what I'm saying? That's the most important thing. But from a cosmetic standpoint, I might have to get them ears clipped on her. But she good. I'm trying to get her down to eating normal because she real fat, man. She like to eat up everything. You know what I'm saying? She like to eat up like I mean I feed her a bowl of kibble. You know what I'm saying? And by the time I get done feeding the next kennel, a dog, she already done it over there whining and shit while she wants some more. Like, nah, you ain't getting no more. That's a greedy little bitch right there. Greedy. What's up, William Old School? I see you in here. Game bred, Pitbull Hall of Fame. Um, I got some Red Boy Jocko, Bolio Tombstone stuff. I basically got some heavy Mayday. I got three heavy Mayday dogs, and one of them is has an out of Colorado Grand Champion Crow, and then the other one of them is just he just Mayday through and through. Just one of the best bred Mayday dogs on the planet. Like they just can't get no. I mean, a lot of people want that dog. So a lot of motherfuckers gonna hate. That's why I ain't showing the pedigree because motherfuckers gonna be hating. But I happen to know for a fact, a lot of big wig guys, um, dudes with monster sized kennels were trying to get their dog and add to their program. So can't nobody hate. You know what I'm saying? I ain't showing the pedigree right now. I'll show it in the future when they get a little older or something like that. But and I got Honey Love. She's almost a pure honey bunch dog. She's a heavy honey bunch dog. Off the old school Stonewall shit. You know what I'm saying? On top, she's old school Stonewall shit on top. That Frank Roker shit. You know. And then on her bottom, she has Jeep twice. In the first four, she got Jeep twice up in there, and a little red boy on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? She's a little firecracker. You know what I mean? Yeah, that little thing right there, full of energy. Just a little lightning, man. You know what I'm saying? What's happening with a Kendrick? Yeah, she lightning though, man. I like her a lot. I like her attitude. You know what I'm saying? She like to play. I know she's gonna be a worker. I can just tell she's gonna be a hard worker, man. She's gonna want to work because I mean she look for anything to work with, you know. But Yeah, and then I got Red Sonja. She's um a Mayday dog as well. She has a little bit of honey bunch in her as well too. You know what I'm saying? But she's excellent. She's beautifully bred. She's beautifully bred. Yeah, she hires a crackhead, crack pipe or payday. Yeah, she a good dog. You know what I mean? She a real good dog. She like to, you know what I mean? But I can kick it with her. I can kick it with all of them. You know what I'm saying? But the dog Lord Mayday, he real clingy. Like he like to be up on me a lot. You know what I'm saying? He wanna like, he like to lean up on you and you know what I'm saying, all that kind of shit. He stay by your side all day long. So that's a good uh that's a good beginning to work with him, you know what I mean, and build that bond with him and that trust. You know what I'm saying? Get the best out of him at an early age because he stick to you like flies to shit. You know, Honey Love just like she just you know what I mean, she wanna work, she just run around, you know what I mean? She always trying to make a game out of something, you know what I'm saying? Picking up something, shaking the shit out of it, you know what I'm saying? She wanna do the little tug of war. She on that type of time. And uh then you got my boy Doc. Yeah, Doc, that's my partner right there. Doc Holiday, that's my partner right there. Real good dog. He growing, man, Doc is growing into something beautiful, man. I mean, he was like at first he was a little skinny. I mean, not skinny, you know what I mean? But he was like a little. I thought he was gonna be more of a tall, rangy type of dog. You know what I'm saying? But this dude here, man, he filling out crazy. Only at 7 months, man, he filling out like ridiculous. He starting to look shape up real nice. hmm Let me see here. William Old School, what's happening, man? He says those Jeep Honey Bunch dolls are smart and game. Red Boy are balls to the wall game. Says I added highs bloody Sunday for the mouth. Yeah, they're good for that hog hunting, man. They're real good for that hog hunting. I mean, you need some with some mouth on that can get through them hogs. That rough ass hide on them hogs and shit. You know what I mean? Then hold on when they get it. He said, Paul Bolden says, do I feel like one of the pups will be a hard keeper in the future? I think Honey Love will be, man. I think she will be. I'm hoping that she won't be, but I'm thinking she will be. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Um, because she doing. I just don't want her to mess up her teeth because she'll try like I had to stop her several times because she'll try to like gnaw on stuff she shouldn't be. It's like why would you gnaw on that? That's ridiculous. You know you can't bite through it, but she'll try to do shit like that. So I'm hoping she don't lose her teeth to no fuck shit, man. I really don't. You know what I mean? Let me see something. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let's see. Yes, indeed. I'm reading these comments. Say 78. I got a female game pup. Give me a badass name. Let me see how she look, man. See, I don't know, man. I gotta look at him. Gotta look at him. See what kind of name will suit her. You know what I mean? Let me see. What's up, Brandon? Bradley Jones. What's happening? D Hod is what it do, man. Yeah, main event Mark. She be biting on steel and stuff, man, and pulling on it and shit. I'm like this girl here, man. I just hope she don't mess up her teeth doing that kind of shit. But she cool in the fan. She like to, you know what I mean, run around and stuff, and she listen real well. but she like to play too much. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I know she's gonna be a good worker though. You know what I'm saying? What's up, baby girl? Lovely Madam Rose in the building. How you doing? Yes, indeed. Let me see here. Say, do I keep my young world say 70? Do you keep your pups in the house, the babies? Well, the puppies. It depends. Like, I like to start puppies off in the house, around the family and shit, and so everybody can get to know them and shit like that and all of that before I move them around. Or if it's too cold outside, I like to keep them in the house. So, you know what I'm saying? What's happening with it, Ram?
What up, bro? Shit, nigga, where the time change crazy, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit got the whole game fucked up. Like, it's still early for me. I'm like, shit,
Yeah.
still like, yeah, it worked.
Right.
What's going down, though, everybody?
Shit, man. We just up there and shooting this shit, man. Talking this shit. Let me see here. Start knocking out these topics, man. Start. What you been up to though, man?
All right, bet.
You hear me, Ram? Say what you been up to, bro?
Oh, shit, man. Shit, building up race cars, bro. Like, that's all I do. Fucking work on cars, man. Try to knock a bitch every now and again, you feel me? Smoke a whole bunch of
Yeah.
weed. Regular man shit.
He said smoke a whole bunch of weed. What's hot right now, man? What's the best strands going, man? Sativa.
Shit, man, I've been on that Durban Poison real heavy, man. You know?
Oh man, that's old school.
Yeah, I fuck with that Durban real heavy, especially when it's a good growth. I fucks with it for real. So that's all I've been on for sativa. But the indicas, like boysenberry, gelato, blackberry kush, I like that good tasting shit.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, that good sativa, man. So that's my shit right there, man. I'm probably gonna fuck with a little indica though. Probably fuck with some indica though, just to mellow out a little bit and chill. Sativa is good for creativity and shit, but sometimes you can get some shit that just too fucking strong, and that shit have you paranoid. You swear every nigga in the FBI and shit. You know what I'm
saying? Hell yeah, for real.
You like, hey, this nigga in the FBI, man. Hey, why do that's the second time he drove past this motherfucker, man. All that kind of shit.
Nigga ain't even thinking he just a lost delivery driver.
Right.
Like, nigga, that's the feds. Nigga, they own me. Nigga ain't got nothing but an ounce in the house of chronic.
Right. What's happening? Salute Hustle God. My brother Hustle God in that cash app. Much love, much appreciation, fam. He said, peace, General and OG, enjoying gems, cuz hey, yeah, salute. Salute. All right. Now, let's go and get to some of these topics, man. Let's go and chop it up, man.
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
All right, man. Refurbishing a bloodline, man. Refurbishing a bloodline. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what the actual question was. Let me get to the actual question so I can know how to tackle this. Let's see here. Is it possible? It said refurbishing a bloodline. Is it possible if a bloodline lost its luster due to improper breeding tactics? Okay. Refurbishing. Okay. That's interesting, man. Oh yeah, Brandon Blue Bucket, he good, man. He doing good.
Hey, yeah, salute, Brandon Blue. Shit, I was working so late on Tuesday, I ain't even get to fuck with the Merle talk. I seen you had left me a comment though.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you can. I think refurbishing or bringing back a bloodline. You know what I'm saying? I think it can be done. It's gonna be difficult though, man. Like, if the person was using bad breeding practices and they was just breeding shit to shit and just stuff like that, then you're eventually gonna start producing shit. And if you got enough of the dogs, I guess you could probably go through and see which ones are decent and try to outcross those ones, and maybe go to a different strand, uh, interject a different strand of that similar blood or from that same family into the equation and try to make it see if it's gonna work or something like that. You know what I mean? Um, but I think it's gonna be kind of difficult if it was just horrible breeding practices. And depending on how long it was horrible breeding practices, man. You know what I'm saying? If you can't go back to when the dogs are good, uh, you know what I'm saying, and pick through the yard and see what's on there that's actually decent. I don't know. It might be time to call it quits on that shit, man, or get you or get you another strand of that shit, you know. But what you say, Lil Ram?
Well, I say it depend on, how fucked up it was. Like if you just getting like a lot of undershot and corkscrew tail shit like that, that's easier to correct than if motherfucker just been breeding on the line and not making the proper calls. Now every dog over there is a cur. If that's the case, it's not worth doing it. You know, it's
Right,
really not. You can be done, but I wouldn't waste my time doing it
right, right.
because if you're gonna put that effort into reviving something, think what you could do with something that's already great. You can make it fucking better if you're willing to do that. So I wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
waste my time doing it, chasing no old dreams or nothing like that.
Right, right. Yeah, because it's some dogs that I seen some blood, this old blood, and this. I mean, it's put together. And I mean, them motherfucking pairs can't be fake, bro, because them motherfucking dogs is consistent. They all look the motherfucking same. And it's some old blood, but you know, it's like a unanimous decision that that shit ain't working no more for hunting and shit. It's like, you know, what I mean, them motherfuckers just keep turning on the pig and shit, so they ain't no good. You know what I mean? But the dogs look beautiful, and the guy who got them, he continues to breed them because he said he trying to preserve that line. But it's like, bro, I mean, if they ain't working, you know, I mean, whatever. If he like it, you know, whatever. Only problem I would have is, you know, people who getting in the game and they read these books and stuff, and they like, hey man, yo, this was a famous dog. Oh yeah, ain't nobody got this shit. I'm gonna be the only one with this shit. Yeah, ain't nobody got that shit for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So when you go get this shit, you know, you got. I mean, if you just gonna have you a nice family pet or something, and that's what you want, you ain't gonna breed your dog or nothing. You just gonna have you a family pet and all that. Then I don't think there's no problem with it. But I think if you got dreams of going out there in the woods and shit, and you let your dog chase down some motherfucking hogs and shit like that, I don't think it's a good idea to go with bloodlines that have faded away. You know what I'm saying? Unless you can find something that somebody that's breeding it that's still working. You know, if you find some guy that's out there, he's still hog hunting with his dogs and shit like that, and he telling you, you know, this is the strain I use. You know, listen, if a motherfucker is actually hog hunting with their dogs, they not finna have no bullshit in the yard. I mean, because I mean, motherfucker ain't trying to get embarrassed. They ain't trying to have their dog get injured and all fucked up. They gonna make sure that, for the most part, they're gonna be making sure they got some solid bulldogs on their fucking yard. You know what I'm saying? So I would try to get some shit from somebody like that, man. But you know, um, yeah, but them old bloodlines just, yeah, I don't know, man. Let me see here. Let me see here. What's happening, Omega Red? I see you in the building. Let's see here. Said reaffinement of the line is very complex, almost like putting a Rubik's cube back together. Yeah, yeah. You gotta be a scientist, man. You gotta know what you're doing. It ain't as simple as just slapping some shit together and looking at the pedigree and slapping it together. You gotta look at different attributes of the dogs and shit. Looking at the attributes and what the dogs are bringing to the table. And that's why I was talking about last on Sunday. Like I think that was Sunday we was talking about this, where you know you might have one dog that's you know, he got a lot of accomplishments and achievements and shit. Now his little mate brother might not never been, he might be cold or something, you know what I'm saying? But people will stud out the little mate brother, knowing he cold, they'll stud him out anyway, just because he's from the same family, and they'll say shit like, "Oh, this the little mate, the belly mate brother to such and such." You know what I'm saying? And this is like, bro, that shit don't mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? He got to have some type of accolades or something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because if you fall in love with the blood and you just fall in love with the blood, you can get got like that. You know what I'm saying? You can have some bullshit in your yard. By the time you find out it's bullshit, you know what I'm saying? You
It's
feel
too late. That's
right.
like if Jeep was the only good dog out of his litter. Fortunately, everybody in his litter was a champion, and another one, his other brothers and sisters and shit wasn't as good as producers as him. But in that aspect, you could say, this the litter mate the champion Jeep, and he also a champion. That I could fuck with, because that's showing that at least in that litter, that fucking breeding worked. So all of them dogs, was good type dogs. I could fuck with that. But if that motherfucker just eating dog food and chilling, I don't give a fuck if he the brother of the goddamn the big Tukey. Shit, fuck out of here, nigga.
Yeah, yeah. Let me see here. William Old School say sometimes people get the dogs too tight. It's better to do an outcross, which usually will bring back the gameness. Yeah, when shit is too tight, you know what I'm saying. You definitely want to you know, find you a good cross and shit that's working and shit, man, and do some experimenting and shit, and you know, look, you gotta dilute that blood a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? And just make sure you outcrossing to something that's actually just working as well, and you should, be able to bring back some good characteristics from the dogs of the past and that in those pedigrees and shit. What's up, Tay Tay? I see you in the building, system. Uh, Tech and entertainment. Salute. He say, man, 78. My wife just got me, to buy a Yorkie for $1,800. Man, she got you, bro. Got you. Well, the good thing about that is, she gonna if you bought it for her, she gonna be on her best behavior for a while. You know what I'm saying? Take advantage, brother. Take advantage. You know what I'm saying? Let me see here. Let me check out this next topic here. We got uh good dogs are where you find them. That's the term, you know what I'm saying? Good dogs are where you find them. Um a lot of people say that a lot of people use that statement. Good dogs are where you find them. I'm a firm believer in that. You know what I'm saying? Um, a brother asked me a question about something similar. He says, you know, where should he go to get his first dog? Because he's finna get him a game dog pup. You know what I'm saying? Now he's saying that should he go to? I ain't gonna say the names he dropped because I ain't gonna recommend go get a dog from this person, that person. You get it from where you want to get it from. But he said that he named a big kennel. Said should he go get a dog from that place to start off with? Should he go with somebody smaller, a smaller kennel, or he said it's some local guys that he know that got some game dogs too that he wants to start off with. You know what I mean? So he said that so that made me think of the term "good dogs" where you find them. And I believe that wholeheartedly, bro. Like, you can get a dog that's bred, what I'm saying, to perfection as far as the paperwork, the most prettiest pedigree you ever seen, and the dog could be shitty, you know what I'm saying? It could be a man biter. Dog could be just a destructive ass dog, hard headed and motherfucker half retarded, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what the fuck you don't really get, you know what I mean, until you out of your money with this fucking dog. But you can, and then at the same time, you can get a dog that's dirt cheap, that one from one of the homies, just blessed you or something, and come from a good family of dogs. He could be shitty as well, so it can backfire on you being cheap as well. So I think you gotta just do your research, man. Take your time, and do it the right way. Don't be so eager to get a dog and afraid that you're gonna miss out on. Damn man, they just had this breed. I want to get it. Do your research. Do your research on the parents. On that bloodline, the traits of the bloodline. Look at other shit. Go. If you don't know where to start, if you're looking at Eli dog right now, look at different strands of Eli and see what's out there right now. and what's working right now. Look at some of the Red Boy Jocko dogs. See what's happening with those. The Bolio Tombstone, the combination of that. And look at this, research the bloodlines and shit like that, and see what you can get out of it. What you say, Ram?
Shit, I agree, man. Cause shit, I done found fucking great dogs. And vice versa. So my best advice would be don't just give up if your dog don't turn out how you want them to. Be honest with yourself and your assessments of the dog and what you want to do with the dog and expect out of them to accomplish those goals. But if it don't work, you can't just blame it on that one dog and say, "Oh, that breeder fucking sold me a cur." That's one dog, Like, get a couple dogs bred how you like from that person. If you're gonna spend money with them, give them a fair assessment. Every dog fucking ain't a super dog. The super dogs we all know and love is fucking rare, really. You feel me? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, just get one from, after you do your research, bro. Get one from somebody you comfortable with talking to. Like, I won't buy a dog from a motherfucker. I don't care how it's bred and what accolades it got if he just too eager to sell that motherfucker. Like, nigga.
Right, right.
You just sweating me to get it while I done told you I'm just shopping around. I'm window shopping, nigga. Let me see
Yeah,
if I want to buy something from you. It's
yeah,
a
yeah.
difference. It's a thin line between, being a good salesman and fucking pushing the line to where you run a motherfucker off because you seem thirsty, you
Right,
know?
right, right.
It's just,
Yeah,
there's a lot of shit that come with these dogs, even just buying a pup, bro. Like, everybody who get into these dogs think it's going to be A, B, and C, and it's not, man. Like, a lot of fucking thought go into these dogs, bro. You got to be sure you want to get a game dog first. That shit sound cool, but you trying to walk that motherfucker in public and he's screaming at everything. You might want to go on a walk. It's a nice spring day. You got to wait till it's dark or super early in the morning like I got to, just cause I want that motherfucker screaming at everything.
right, right.
But I still want my dog to get out and walk. So you just gotta really be prepared, mentally prepared and make sure, you want this shit because it's a way of life, man. This ain't no fad. This shit like cripping. If you in it, you in it. If you ain't, don't play with it.
Yeah,
This shit
absolutely.
dangerous.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Tay Tay say, she said, I'm a midget, so I ain't getting a big dog. I'm scared of him. Yeah, big
Oh,
dog.
don't worry, Tay Tay. I'll take care of that big dog for you. I'm a bigger dog. I'm a Rougarou.
Yeah. Let me see here. We had who said something in the chat? Somebody asked about some Voodoo Junior dogs. Yeah, I heard this pretty nice. I like that handicap stuff. I really like that handicap stuff crossed into that Mayday stuff. That stuff that's real nice.
Yeah, that's just another shot of the Bolio side of the game being put back to Mayday, but I like
hmm
those too. Yeah, I like the voodoo shot. I like the Patch Eye Pete stuff with the when they mix it with the boomerang, like put Patch Eye Pete to that fucking voodoo. You get some good results out of that too.
hmm Yeah. He said research the kennels and the breeders and parents and grandparents. And me myself, I look at the keep of dogs as well. Yeah. Yeah. Look at all that good stuff, man. Get all that good stuff. What it do, Thompson? What's happening, man?
Hey, what going on, brothers?
Chilling, man. Over here
What
shooting the
up,
shit.
Cuzzo? That's
Chilling like a villain.
Big Yard Yanni, what we call him. That motherfucker got a big ass yard, boy. And he say he ain't
Hey.
arguing with nan nigga who not a property owner with
Big
acres.
flex, nigga.
I'm like,
Hey.
shit, nigga, I can't even argue with the nigga. Now I'm a property owner, but I ain't got no acres yet, nigga. Goddamn.
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Congratulations on that conquest, brother.
Hey, what's going on, man? Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Salute to the panel. Salute to the chat, man. Try to cook up with y'all for a little minute.
Yes, indeed, man. Let's
Good look, Duke. I'm driving by this mountain. My shit finna start sounding like mall.
oh yeah, you was hitting that earlier. I ain't say nothing. Yeah, you was hitting it a little bit earlier.
And you
Yeah.
turned into Megatron.
Hell yeah. Hey, let me ask Thompson. Then let me go back to the first question. Uh, we asked this question a few times in different ways, but refurbishing the bloodline, man. If is it possible to refurbish a bloodline if the dogs that you're trying to refurbish came from bad breeding practices and shit like that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you could correct certain things. It depends, like if how the blood fell off. If it was like physically falling off, motherfuckers was breeding bow-legged, fucked up teeth dogs and shit. That type of thing, or it became that. There's levels to what you could fix. But I believe with any proper due diligence and selective breeding and stuff, you could kind of bring something back if you have enough patience and time. But patience and time is two words in this community that is like a different language when you say that shit. So you can snap some stuff back, and there's stuff that I would say would had to been working from the beginning. You get what I'm saying? If it was
Mm-hmm.
working from the beginning, it could be refurbished. If it never worked, good luck with that.
Right, right. Mm-hmm. Another one we was building on is good dogs where you find them. You know what I'm saying? Good dogs are where you find them. You know what I mean? And buying, because the cat who asked me this is basically saying like, uh, should he go with a popular, well-known kennel? Should he get one from a lesser-known kennel, or should he get one from around the way? He got options to get his first dog from anybody. What's your opinion on that?
You gotta go see the dogs and see what you like. You know what I mean? Like getting it from a certain person that take you but so far. You gotta actually like the dogs itself. You know what I mean? And that goes back to researching, and if you have a history in dogs, traits and tendencies that you like to see in your dogs, and whatever strand or person who's running a particular strand, if they possess those qualities that you want, shop with them. You know what I mean? But that I know a lot of people that get caught up in trying to get dogs from certain people, and you know what I mean. There's maybe other people that have it in a better working form, or they've kept it up to a better par. But all of this is based off of your IQ and looking at dogs. You know what I mean? A picture and stuff like that, or a pedigree can't tell you but so much. You got to actually look at the dogs and see if those dogs are what you want on your yard. A lot of people got to put due diligence in the shit. So I wouldn't say if this guy has a huge yard or if this guy has 4 or 5 dogs. It's all about the dogs. It's not who the person is to me. You know what I mean? Because good dogs are where you find them. I learned that the hard way.
Yes, indeed. Okay, got another question here, man. Brother says, he says a breeder lied about ADBA paperwork. What do I do? And he's saying that he bought a puppy, and the guy told him that the dogs would be able to get registered through the ADBA. He just hadn't done it yet, so he bought the puppy, and now he can't get the dog registered with the ADBA due to some politics and shit like that. So, what should he be doing right now? That's the question. You know what I'm saying?
Due diligence again. You know what I mean? Everybody say they got papers, and a lot of people who are not educated on the business side of dogs and the document side of dogs, they fall into that trap, and then when they want to get into it, they realize that they don't have the tools to do what they want to do. If any breeder, anybody that you're interested in purchasing or acquiring a dog from, you need to ask what's the registry, if they got papers or whatever, what's the registry company, and if you want to roll over to the ADBA or bona fide and all that, you need to call ahead of time and say, hey, do you guys acknowledge this registry? Because every
Mm.
registry does not acknowledge each other. I brought this up a long time ago. There's a lot of bullshit registries out here. There's registries where you can just take a picture of your dog and fill out a form, and you can make up whatever the fuck you want on that form, and they're gonna send you a certificate with everything that you wrote on that form you sent them, and they got your money, and you can put the papers on the dog like that. But those papers will not be acknowledged by real registries. Like, not to throw CKC underneath the bus, but they was the first ones back in the day that was doing that. You can go ahead and just give them any type of information, and they'll give you a certificate, but no major registry accepts them. So it's that kind of party when you're dealing with this
Damn,
shit.
CKC been around for a while. They still ain't recognized by nobody.
No, they do not recognize CKC because, like I said, the application is Dame Sire, I could write down Grand Champion dick meat on this motherfucker, and they're gonna send you a certificate with that on it, and that's that.
No,
You
no,
know.
dick meat ain't being bred off the yard now. Hell no. But go ahead.
But yeah, but they'll send you a little certificate, and you'll have that, and it's papers for your dog because they were big, they got big with a lot of the people that were living in apartments that had like pit bull mixes and things that weren't allowed, and they
Right.
would have to prove to the housing companies because I used to manage an apartment complex back in the day. And they used to come through and they'll bring their certificate saying that the dog is a different breed, so you can allow the dog to live on the premises. That's how they were making their money. So
Mm-hmm.
anybody who had a bulldog type breed that was banned in a certain area, they can go spend $20 with CKC and put a certificate on their dog to say that it's something else, and that's how they was rocking. But that shit don't get acknowledged by major registries who really deal in the American Pit Bull Terrier. So you need to do your due diligence when purchasing dogs on the dog part, because I always been telling everybody it's 50-50. 50% of the dog, 50% of the documentation is what you're feeding off of when you're acquiring these animals. So you need to do your research and make sure that these dogs are the dog you're interested in can be accepted into a registry that you like.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I remember a lot of people used to use CKC for band dogs. Motherfuckers had them band dogs, and they be making their own little concoctions and shit with these dogs, crossing this, crossing that. And in order to get a pedigree, it was going to the CKC. I remember that. That was back in the day. Mm-hmm. What's up, Ram? What's your thoughts on that, bro?
Well, first, I save up enough money to go where that motherfucker stay at so I can put motherfucking tips on him for fucking lying to me. So yeah, after we catch that fade, then I see, what Bonafide say, man. I mean, that's a fucked up position to be in. But I know how it go though. I had motherfuckers, say dogs was bred like this and had to pop out on their ass. Punk ass George from LPK. But that's just something like Thompson was saying. You got to be on that first, bro. For real, man. Because other than you putting your hands on that, man, you really can't do shit at this point. You know how them ain't just no street dogs he fucking found outside or something. You feel me? That's like that's fucked up, especially if it's a motherfucker who got a name. Like if you got a name and you doing that shit, you really need a swift kick in the ass, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's all
other
the
than
way
that,
fucked
your
up.
only recourse really, putting tips on that man. It'll cost more to go to court if you tried to sue him over some papers than it would what you paid on the dog. Or just put his ass on blast, If you ain't fucking with, putting hands on him, put him on blast. That shit work too.
Yeah, it's like going down a razor blade sliding board, bro. Well, it's
Butt
like you
naked.
can't spend good money behind bad money in these dogs. That's why
Yeah, that's
I
why
tell
I
everybody,
say like just beat him up. Shit.
yeah, if you go fuck them up or shoot them, whatever the situation is. But once you
I ain't
what,
condoning no gunplay now. Hold on, I just said beat him up.
nigga,
I don't want to fuck all Ram said walk him down. No, nigga, don't be like me.
yeah, that's all you can do in those situations. It sucks, but it comes with the part of the game, learning and knowing how to move in these streets, and it equates to everything in life. You know what I mean? Just like purchasing a
Yeah,
car,
that's
a
like
house.
or nigga say, oh man, I got these bowls, nigga, for 500 a piece, and they straight endo bomb. That's some motherfucking Reggie Miller, nigga. If you go buy it, that's kind of on you at that point. So you just, motherfucker talk a good game, but you can't trust everybody, bro. For real.
Tell
And
everybody look
don't
for
be
that family
too.
tree.
Yeah, exactly.
Better
Yeah,
look for a
shit. That's
family
all.
tree.
Yeah, man. That's all I can really tell him. Beat him up. Don't shoot him. Beat him up.
Don't shoot him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everybody ain't
man.
on me, man. I'm gonna pop your ass behind some shit like that,
Oh,
bro.
oh, yeah, me too though. But I see motherfuckers gonna do that shit and then blame it on me. Walk
Cause
him
that's
down, Ram
cause
said, pop out, walk him down. Well,
cause I
I'm
had about
listening to
15
Mo
people
three.
reach. I done had about 15 people reach out to me behind that same circumstance, and it's like and the key part that fucks me up in that equation is that they asked the guy. can these be rolled over? You know what I mean? And a lot of people ain't on their paperwork like that. I'm not on it like that. If I know I'm keeping the dog, I may not do the transfer right away. I may wait till I mean, what the fuck is $25 late fee for me? You know what I mean? So I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. But some people wait like that, and they may wait 2-3 years, and then they get ready to start. They done put all this work and time into the dog and all this, and they get ready to bust a move, and then they find out that them boys throw the stop sign on you like,
Hey,
no, we don't take that.
Hold that thought right quick, family. Hey, Omega Red, the only nigga I know that look like a talking bologna loaf with dreadlocks. But go ahead.
Oh wow.
Crazy.
But
That
you're
nigga
dealing
is.
with a shady person that's gonna tell you some shit like you could roll this over and roll that over. That's why it's something personal, because a lot of the people who reached out to me, that because I believe it was a couple of breeders that was out here doing that recently over the last 2 years. And a lot of people was reaching out, like hitting me through via email, like I asked them if it could be done. Well, you got shitted on. If you didn't ask the question, that's why I said it ain't nothing wrong asking questions if they make logical sense. No dumb shit, but just regarding paperwork and can I roll this over to that? What's the registry company? Blah blah blah. Those are questions that should be answered. Those ain't questions that a breeder or whoever's distributing your dog should be ducking and dodging. And that's why it's fucked up, because a lot of the times they just flat out lie to you. Like, yeah, you can go ahead and do it, and they'll change their phone number on your ass, man, straight up, or block you.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and that's why, like you said earlier, it's best to hop on the phone. If they say some shit about the ADBA shit, call the ADBA and ask them. You know what I'm saying? Before you even buy the motherfucker and shit, and and shit like that. If you care about if it has to be the ADBA for you, then you know what I'm saying, and you don't want to do nothing else but the ADBA, then you know, if I was you, I would probably tell the motherfucker, okay, well look, man, you get the if you say you can get the paperwork, you get the ADBA paperwork. Get the ADBA paperwork on the pup, I'll buy that motherfucker. I even pay for the ADBA paperwork, you know what I'm saying? But then I'll buy it, Um, and that's what I would have them do, but as far as what you can do now, I mean, all you can do now is whatever
It's two
registry.
tears in the bucket, nigga. That's what you could do now. It's two tears in the bucket. Go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, it would depend on what is if it's registered at all right now. If it's registered to something else, I mean, you're gonna have to rock with that. You know what I'm saying? Or just charge one to the game, fam. You gotta charge it to the game and just don't make that mistake no more. You know what I'm saying?
It happened to me. Shit. I was young and dumb, listening to all of them old good stories and shit. And there was some good dogs I had. They was official tissue. But you start listening to all of this. Oh yeah, you could do this, and when let's get to this, and we'll go ahead and do that and put the papers on. That's why everybody called me a stickler about that shit. But I am, because I done been down that roller coaster, and that shit can get real nasty. You know what I mean? That's why I scrapped yard 15 years ago. Like, fuck it. It ain't no sense just going through this headache, and all the people that up there, papers don't mean nothing. They don't mean anything. Everybody who trying to buy a fucking dog asking for papers. So
Yeah, yeah.
it's no legit motherfuckers really trying to deal with you like that on that level. So it's a lesson learned.
Mm-hmm. Salute to Travis in the super chat. What it do? Appreciate you. Says, how much should I pay for a bully without papers? Well, I'm not very knowledgeable about bullies' prices. I know bullies be taxing for a lot, but what I'm saying, I would think, me personally, I would think that just because bullies is selling for $7,000-$10,000 with papers, I wouldn't be giving nobody nowhere near that kind of money without no papers, bro. You know what I mean? Because that's a nasty hustle right there. Like, if I
Man, I wouldn't even get no bully without no papers, bro. Just cause, like what Thompson just said, you're gonna be stuck. You know. Now, if
mm-hmm,
it like say like if I breed my shit, like I don't register all the pups in the litter. I raise them up, and the ones I keep, I register. If it's that type of situation where you can get them registered, then yeah, because a lot of motherfuckers, for some reason, think papers equate to at least $100 more when they only like $25 with the ADBA. You can spend 50 and get that big ass one like the one I got, like 20 generation or whatever the fuck that shit is.
Them niggas
But
175 for that, nigga. You got a C note on fucking with 80. Don't get no late. Don't let that shit pile up with them people, because they change shit up quick on your ass, bro.
But yeah, I'm just using them as an example as to if that's the case where you could still get them registered, and just because the papers ain't in hand, you could save a couple of dollars. Then yeah, rock with that. But if it ain't no way you can fucking get them registered, man, and you trying to get in the bully game to breed, get some bread, or you gonna be paying for stud fees and shit like that.
Yeah, only
Don't
reason
do
I
it,
threw that
bro.
out is because I got my nigga he got some dogs. He got all the paperwork on them shits. He rocked with the ADBA, and that nigga waited like 2-3 years to go ahead and do all the paperwork, and that nigga got like a $500 fucking bill. I was like, yo, don't let that shit pile up to the ceiling on your ass, boy. You gonna break bread with them. You be thinking you be paying rent on them motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, they gonna tax your ass, boy, for real, for real.
Hey Travis, hit up Bank Statement Bullies right here. Bank Statement Bullies, he fuck with them bullies, man. He'll school you on that situation.
Yeah,
What,
hey, bank statement. I'm gonna go check out some bullies this weekend, bro. I have some time this weekend, man. So I'll let you know for sure what they looking like out here and shit.
Yeah, man. I don't think nobody should be like down in paper. I think the only time people down anything is when they ain't got this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You niggas who ain't got no car, they think cars is overrated. Niggas
I could
who
walk to there. It's just
right,
3 miles down the road.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? They say shit like, "Well, I like to stay in shape." If it's a motherfucking dude don't get no pussy, he gonna say, "Oh man, I'm too busy trying to get money, man. I'm focused on the important things. I don't give a fuck about no pussy."
Nigga, fuck a bitch right now,
Right,
nigga.
My
right,
I
hand,
could jack
my hands,
off,
are,
like,
my hands are strong. My hands are strong.
I could jack off, nigga. I'm getting the bag, like, nigga. You ain't in
right,
jail, nigga.
right,
What the fuck
right,
you mean, nigga?
Crush a
You can get the
coconut with your
bag
fucking
and
hand.
pussy. Yeah,
right.
nigga.
Arm looking like a fiddler crab ass nigga. Better go sit
You
down, boy.
just
Get your ass smashed, boy.
You just don't know how to pleasure a woman, nigga.
Right. Yeah, that's how people do, man. Whatever they don't got, they gonna down it. You know what I'm saying? So if you get a dog, especially when you young in the game and somebody give you a dog or you catch one from one of the homies or something like that, and you like the dog, that's your dog. And then you start doing this. What I'm telling you, what be happening to these dudes. They get a dog from around the way, however they got it, one of their homeboys or something like that, or on Craigslist or whatever. They get them a dog. They like the dog. Might be their first, second dog or something, but they like the dog. Then they start doing research on. They don't know what bloodline it come from, but they start researching. They buy, like I say, they buy them a Richard Stratton book. They fall in love with all the old stories, and then they start caring about the bloodlines and shit like that. Because like, man, I wonder what this dog is. Then they'll start sending you emails like, hey man, look at my dog. Can you tell me what bloodline he come from?
It
Like,
looks like the dog on page 87. It
right,
looks just like him.
right,
Man,
right.
I hate that shit, boy.
Look,
Like, nigga, I
that's
appreciate your belief in me that much, nigga, in these dogs, but nigga, I can't do that, nigga. I just
mm-hmm,
see fucking pure Eli dogs look just like goddamn Mayday dogs. Floppy ears, buckskin, black mask. You put them next to each other, you think it was the son of Mayday, nigga. Like, it
right,
don't work like that, cuz I hate that shit, nigga. Like, man, I don't know, nigga.
right. One dude
If
hit
I
me
could do
up.
that, I'll be rich. Fuck you mean?
A dude hit me up to asking me, did he have he said he was told. Now check this out. Now don't laugh at him because he don't know no better. But he said he had got this dog uh from off of Craigslist for $100. Okay, and he said the dude told him it was a pure Kobe dog. Okay, now he don't know no better. He don't know nothing about game dogs. He bought the dog because he was a nice looking dog. So he sent me an email and said, "What you think about the dog?" I said, "Well, bro, I can almost guarantee you it's not a pure Kobe dog because you would have never got that dog for $100 for one." I said, "Whoever the dude who sold it to you either was lying to you or he was lied to." You know what I'm saying? Either way, there ain't no pure Kobe dog, homie. I said, it's probably a pit bull mix of some form or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Because it was like a black and white dog and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I said, it's probably a mix or something like that, or whatever. But if you like the dog, be proud of your dog. Do your thing with it. But
keep
that's
it,
why.
keep.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, bro. I mean to cut you off, bro.
Oh no, go ahead.
No, I'm just like keep that same fucking energy. You know what I mean? And 78 alluded to it. A lot of people acquire a dog, they get one from their homeboy, whatever the circumstances is. They didn't care about paperwork and none of that shit when they got the dog. Then they like the dog, and like 78 said, they start doing research on shit, and then they want to take it to the next level. But you gotta have that same fucking energy. That energy you had with that first dog that you don't got no papers for, that you got from your homeboy. He's a pet. I mean, when you do your research, stop trying to drag the pet into the research now. If you want to start and do something, you got to start from ground zero. It's no hopscotching. You can't make the pet the foundation dog that you got for $50 or in the fucking cardboard box from the nigga on the corner. You know what I mean? Hey, it's 2 400. You can't do it. It don't work like that. And a lot of people fall into that because, like 78 alluded to, they start liking and loving the dog, and that mutt may be great. You know what I mean? But it's a mutt. Once you do the research, you find out you ain't got what you need. Hey, all right, I know now. I'm gonna acquire some real shit. That don't mean you got to get rid of your pet. That pet was the learning process for you to further yourself in the dogs. I learned from that situation.
Exactly. And that's see, well said. It's all about learning and growing. You know what I'm saying? From the situation. Ain't don't nobody come into this shit knowing everything. Everybody don't come into this being an expert and a genius. You gotta learn. You're gonna start from somewhere and then you're gonna learn. You're gonna make mistakes in the beginning and you're gonna learn as you go. So like but it'd be too many people hell bent on fronting as if they know every fucking thing and all that type of shit. But I can tell, I know what these dudes, bro. I know when a nigga been reading Richard Stratton. I know because in the beginning, motherfucker read them books, they start getting all juiced up, like, yeah, man, oh yeah. Cause they always talk about the same shit, like Old Family Red Nose, Zebo, and shit like that, you know, Jimmy Boots. Like nigga, whenever a nigga talk about to me about Jimmy Boots, I'm like, bro, put the book down, bro. Put it down. Jimmy Boots, my nigga.
Well, like, nigga, my daddy wasn't even alive then, nigga. I know yours wasn't, motherfucker.
Yeah.
He's on page 87. He looks just like Boots.
Right.
Same socks and all, man. I swear to God.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, them books is good for history lessons and stuff like that, but you know what I'm saying? So much like it's you can't read that and then think you're an expert and start going around.
No, use them books like prerequisites. If you, for those who've been to college, you know what that shit is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just a warm up round, really. You know, read that shit, you know, as an introduction. But man, a lot of that shit's so outdated, and them dogs been so far gone that if you talking about them now, you really telling on yourself that you a new boat to the game. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, so when you start talking about that stuff, then I already know what you've been doing. And it's not a problem. I don't want to make it seem like it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? What's happening, Buck? Boy, Buck in the building. What it do?
What's going on, bro?
Yes, indeed. He said Rome wasn't built in a day. No, sir, it was not.
Oh, what up, cuz? Salute, family.
Mm-hmm.
Patience is a virtue.
Absolutely. That's how you gotta do it, man. You know. But
patience is the key to contentment, nigga. Well, go ahead.
Yeah. All right. Now we're gonna get to this next topic, man. Ear cropping. Now this was a question. You know what I'm saying, that a few people was hinting at to me before, and I think I said something about it earlier. I think I'm gonna have to clip Red Sonia ears, man, because she finna get a little funky ass ear, man. I don't like them. Yeah, I know y'all you don't care about them ears, man, but I got like this weird thing with me, and I like shit to be like in unison or something. You know what I'm saying? So when I see like I can't wear like, you know what I'm saying, two different pair of socks or some shit, one long sock and one short sock. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? But like when I see my dog, and I can tell one of her ears is about to do some weird Batman shit. It's about to stand straight the fuck up. And
I like that shit.
I know. And I know Buck said he liked that shit too. You know what I mean? Because he said give him character and shit, but I hate that shit, bro. So I think I'm gonna clip them motherfuckers. But anyway,
hey man, you still mad because Black put that ear on y'all pick, man? Come on, man.
Yeah, that nigga put that ear on me. That nigga put an extra ear on me. Yeah, I don't know why he did that shit. That nigga gave me a whole nother nigga's ear, bro. Why?
That shit was fucking funny. Bro, you ain't had no ear in the picture.
like man, leave my ear alone. But anyway, ear cropping though, man. What's your thoughts
Hey,
on
I
ear
say
cropping?
if you're gonna do it, man, do it now before that
Right,
cartilage set too far in, man.
right.
You know, you can't really do it after that.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I never had one with their ears cropped, but that's a cool look to me. I always like that look. That's an old school classic look. That's like, you don't see that every day. Like right now, just at QT, nigga, I seen all black 6'4" and shit. Like you don't see that every day, all original and shit with all the chrome and shit on it. That's a classic though. You respect that. So I always liked it, respected it, and never shunned anybody who did it. It's just not for me. But I say if you're gonna do it now, man.
Absolutely. Yeah,
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 I was always the old heads always taught me about the air crop and the thing about them. Because if you're a person that go hunting in the woods and shit, those ears that do fold over, they serve a purpose. It keeps shit from getting in them
yeah, yeah,
when they running through brush and shit.
yeah,
So a lot of those guys were against the air cropping, but I like for the show community because you know that old pit bull ear cut where like the tip of the ear would almost look like a wire. They cut it
yeah.
almost. I forgot the name of that cut, but I
Yeah.
seen
I'm talking about.
is that I like that cut on the show community. Like the Kobe dogs kind of made that look famous. They were kind of getting that crop for a while. But it's to each his own. Me, I like the natural look on the dogs. I like the
Yeah, that's
intact ears
called
and the
a full
tails.
prick cut.
Yep,
For those who
that's a
don't
old that
know,
old
yeah, that's
school
a
shit.
full prick cut. Yep. It's like look like how a Doberman would.
Yep. Yeah, that's that old cut on them dogs. But as far as I go, I don't. I like the ears. I like the ears when they do certain facial expressions and shit, and the ears kind of change and shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Kind of let me know how they vibing with shit. You know what I mean? And it lets me know how alert them dogs is too. When you start fucking chopping the ears and shit, the little mannerism. Same thing with people who don't like the dock tails and shit. You know what I mean? You kind of some appendages on the dog kind of let you know what the vibes is and what they paying attention to and shit. So I was just like that, but I don't have no ill will against it. As long as you do it properly and humane, go to a licensed veterinarian and have. Cause for a lot of people who are doing it, don't be out there with the rusty scissors and shit in your fucking
yeah.
backyard
Yeah,
doing that
yeah.
shit,
Don't
bro.
take them to homie from the wire. Give you them pit bull people. Yeah, you don't want to fuck with that nigga, man. Take that shit to a vet, man.
All right. Well, my
Backyard
homeboy.
abortion ass nigga.
Hey, well,
Yeah, like, oh, nigga, I can do a C-section right here on the
right.
cart table. Nigga,
Go
You
get a
no.
hear?
go get a hanger out the closet.
Yeah, yeah. Man, that's what one of my partners. He do that shit, man. He started off cropping them dogs' ears and shit like that, man. He fuck with them bullies and shit though, but he cropped them motherfuckers early. I'm talking about nigga early, cause he all his dogs got the battle crop and shit. They don't got no he cut them off. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, he cut them off early, like right after they born type shit. You know what I'm saying? And them motherfuckers heal up. He ain't got to put no cone on their head, nothing. The mama clean them up. Well, I'm not telling nobody else to do that because this nigga is a licensed veterinarian. He do got, you know what I'm saying? He did go to school and do all that kind of shit. So I'm not telling nobody else. Well, yeah,
Yeah, because when I was going to vet tech school, the vet that I was studying under, he used to do ear croppings for Dobermans and shit like that. And that's how I got hip to earlier the better, because they'd bring them in like, 3, 4 weeks old and cut them up. And like you say, you put them back with their mama and she'll lick them up, clean them, all that good old shit, man. And it don't hurt them because the fucking gristle ain't fully developed with the nerve endings and shit. But go ahead, bro.
Yep, exactly. Yep. And that shit don't be hurting them if you get them early like that. But yeah, so I'm gonna see. I'm gonna take Red Sonja up there and see what they talking about. If they say I just missed it, I'm gonna let it rock. I'm just gonna let her, keep that little fucked up ass
Oh,
weird
just be
ear.
prepared. Like that shit ain't cheap either, because that's like a
Well,
real
this is
surgery. They
like
gonna put the puppy to sleep and all that. So you gonna pay
what
for
they
the
say.
anesthesia and all that shit.
Man, they
About
told me
six,
it's gonna
seven
be like
hundred.
600, 700. They told me like 3.
Some of them about 6, 7. If they do they
Nah, I
base
ain't.
it they base it off of the anesthesia. That
Well,
anesthesia is what hurts you with them
Yeah,
damn
that's what
dogs.
they whack you. Yeah, now if they just putting like lidocaine directly on the ear site where they gonna be cutting it. But
But it's
again,
based off of
some
age,
motherfuckers.
Ram.
Well, if they
Is
told,
it based off of age? Because it goes up the older they get. I know that much. It's
Well,
not the
yeah,
same as if you take them.
because it's harder to do. You know, it's harder to do an 8-week-old pup than it is, a 4-week-old pup. Just because the ear is, further along development, and it take
Mhm.
more, to put the animal under, and all that good old shit. But
Yeah,
yeah, if they told you 3, nigga, that's the lick. I thought they
yeah.
was gonna hit you like a
'Cause
band. And,
if
a
they tell
band is
me
cool.
no, if they tell me $1,000, nigga, I'm buying another dog. Fuck them. I
Wow.
ain't like I'm not doing that shit.
Oh, that
Like,
nigga said, I just deal with the batty ears, huh? Fuck
yeah,
it,
hell
nigga.
yeah.
Batty,
Shit.
batty,
I
batty.
mean, right? It ain't like this. They ain't like no health risk, and then it's just some shit I want to do. You know what I'm saying, for cosmetic purposes. But shit, if it gonna cost that kind, man, that bitch can keep that motherfucking ear, nigga. Fuck that shit. Uh, Game Bred Pitbull Hall of Fame. Salute to the homie in that super chat. Appreciate the love, fam. Buck say younger, the dog, the less anesthesia. Yeah, facts. Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
They charge an
So,
arm and a leg for that anesthesia, boy. God damn, boy, if they got to knock your dog out, bro. But I got a vet that's a close friend, and what he be paying for that shit is ridiculous. You know what I mean? So some of them try to get the double up on your ass, but if you got a good vet, if he charging you 3 or 4, he being pretty honest with you. He ain't really doing nothing for labor. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. And that's probably why my partner, he catch them motherfuckers early, like the first week they born and shit. For that reason, I guess. But yeah, yeah. But so ain't nobody. So you don't find nothing morally wrong with cropping ears around.
Nah, bro. Like, as long as you do, like, if you was to do a grown dog, yeah, because that shit fucking hurt like a bitch. That's really not fair to the animal at that point, because what he got now. But you getting them young, man? Hell no, bro. I like that classic look. That's one of the looks that define the pit bull terrier and the staff terrier. You feel me? Like, you gotta fucking still respect the game, respect the history. You see, everybody's not doing it, so a lot of people don't like that look, but some people do and still do it. You can't get mad at them, and if you do, you're a hoe.
Mm-hmm.
As
Yeah.
long as it's humane with me, that's all I say. As long as you ain't dealing
That's
with the
what I'm
nigga in
saying.
that,
Like a grown dog, nah, that's fucked
yeah,
up, nigga. I don't give a fuck who you get to cut them. Them shits is nigga up there and stuck there, nigga. But like
yeah,
pups, knock that shit out, man.
yeah. It's fucked up seeing a grown dog with a cone around his head out there looking like a fucking goofball.
Uh,
If you wait that fucking long.
yeah, that's worse than seeing a dog with a motherfucking sweater on and shit and some boots. Motherfuckers be putting their
Uh,
dogs in boots and shit, walking around with boots on. And
hey, I
shit.
used to laugh at them and shit, but out here, man, like that shit justified in the summer. Like I'm gonna show y'all niggas this summer why I got a meal for the summertime. Nigga, you can cook a fucking steak on the ground, bro. Like that
Oh,
should
you
be.
talking about protect their paws from the heat?
Yeah, yeah. I used to
Okay,
laugh at them and shit, but
I
shit, nigga,
thought
I didn't
motherfuckers.
know.
Okay, I thought motherfuckers doing that shit for fashion or some shit.
Well, some motherfuckers do, but out here it's like, nigga, you better put something on their feet if you walking them in the daytime, nigga. That just be hot as fuck out here in the summer, bro. Like you could dead ass cook a steak, nigga, on the ground in like 45 minutes, bro, and
I'm,
just
lo-
leaving
I'm,
it
lo-
on
I'm
the
lost.
ground.
I'm lost. What you
We was
talking about, the mill?
No, I was saying I'm gonna show people why I got a meal out here for the summer because it's so hot. Like in the
Oh,
wintertime, you see when I showed it, it got fucking tools and all kind of shit on it because I could walk them. The ground
Hey,
ain't fucking killing them.
you and them nigga, look at y'all niggas crazy, man.
Oh, well, Omega Red still wants to smoke, huh?
He said, "Look at you see his comment."
Oh, okay, I got you. I'm gonna go right to your motherfucking picture. That nigga, he still look like the Predator without the mask when he asked, "What the fuck are you looking at?"
oh shit.
No killing what can't be killed, looking ass nigga.
I still remember Arnold out there in the woods. You ugly
uh,
motherfucker.
yeah, that's that nigga right now in the comments. That nigga in the comments trolling now. Since he got his ass whooped every time you pop up. That nigga just a comment troll down Predator face, Jake ass nigga you.
Let me see here. What's up? I'm Ill Will. What's happening, man? All right. Let's get to this next topic. The last one we got here is most successful breeders of all time. How did they do it, and what we can learn from them? Take it away, Ram.
Read it again, my bad. I was taking these
Oh,
tools out the car, my fault.
most successful breeders of all time. And
Oh yeah. I
yeah,
was just thinking earlier, like, it's some real good fucking breeders, even from starting, let's say, with, old man Henry. Every fucking generation got that one fucking great fucking breeder. And I was wondering, like, I done bred good dogs and all that shit, but again, I'm not a breeder. I'm pretty sure Thompson and the other good brother Buckton bred great dogs too. So this was more for them, like, how the fuck do you think all those good breeders, since y'all are, breeders, did that? Was it the eye, the dogs? Was it a combination of everything? Like, because Maurice Carver, he could breed any fucking thing. He might not tell you how it's bred, but you getting some fucking fire. And every dog wasn't bred the same. You feel me?
Well, shit. I would say lean to what you just alluded to. It's both the eye and the knowledge of what you've been producing, which takes time and patience and going through dogs and recognizing family trees, being brutally honest with yourself when you assess these animals and shit. Because it, people downplay breeding and they don't really know a quarter or a fraction what really goes into it because you have performers like we always discuss, you have producers, all of these dogs, these catalyst bloods that we implicate, all of this stuff contributes to getting these good dogs and being able to. It's easy, like an old head told me, it's easy to get a good dog, but can you make it again? You know what I mean? And that's really the key. If you can assess what you was putting together with the traits and who was actually producing the traits. We get lost in this community with the performance side. That is a huge part of it, but there is a high production side to this, and that has to be acknowledged. The greatest, when we talk about dogs that were great performers and great producers, like Ram always says, those dogs are rare. It is when you do get it, it's a beautiful thing, but they don't come around the block every fucking time. You got to figure out a level of consistency with them animals, and maybe you can uplift it when you acquire those dogs and try to implicate those great dogs into the rotation. But yet again, that does not guarantee production. It's two sides to this. And breeders, real breeders that I've been around, they acknowledge that. You know what I mean? Sometimes that dog that's not the most impressive, it brings certain traits to the table, but it's not an all-star. It may be a dog that produces those type of performance dogs, implicated the right way. You got to be a mathematician, damn near, constantly crushing numbers, equating the numbers of success off of these litters, having the eye to select these animals, to implicate them back into the program and what you put with that animal. And it takes a lot of time and a lot of patience. And I tip my hat to all of the real ones that do it because it's not an easy feat. And it's easy to get discouraged because you need so much things to go right. It's real easy to say, oh, I'm going to do this and do that. But I always allude to, I know motherfuckers that can't keep dogs alive for 3 years. You know what I mean? It's always a tragedy, always something. It's real easy to say you can get something, but it takes years and years. And if you just doing it, even if you played it to the T and you was doing it right to the books and saying, I'm not breeding this dog to 3 years old and it passes these criteria to be bred, that's 3 years of your life. Then you sitting there with a litter of puppies. Those dogs got to be raised for 3 years and it goes on, and we not even, that's just 2 generations, 6 years. So imagine trying to get four, talking to over a decade. You have invested in that. And it's very hard to sit down and say, I put 3 years into something and it ain't going to work. That's a brutal thing to have to accept. So breeders have to take all of this in. You get a pat on your back when you produce a good dog, and you're gonna get a swift kick in your ass and pistol whip when you throw a bad one out there. You got to be able to roll with the punches. If, like I said, it's a very difficult thing to do, and when people discredit that person in the chain link, the breeder, the handler, the conditioner, when the breeder gets played in that rotation, it's absurd to me because they're one of the most critical people because they are the person that has the dogs first. before the conditioner, before the handler. The breeder is the person that had the dogs first. So their eye on them dogs has to be severely critical. So that's my take on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fucking cold breakdown. Salute
Mm,
King Royalty, Bert. What up, Paul Bolton? I see you, homie. Boxing and barbecue.
yeah. I agree with Thompson, man, on that breeding, man. I think the greatest breeds of all time, I think is, I think we answered that before. Like, it's a lot of them. I like, what I'm saying? Pat Patrick, I like what he did with his program and shit. A lot of them guys, man. And I think another thing breeders got to do, well, what you can learn from them, I should say, is like all the ones that's successful, that's real successful. You know what I'm saying? They had their vision and they said fuck the haters. Because one thing I know about in these bulldogs, haters will talk all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? But they still gonna have yo motherfucking dogs in their pedigree. When they get done talking all that shit, they gonna have yo dogs in their fucking pedigree. All that shit motherfuckers said about Pat Patrick. Man, come on, man. Show me some Red Boy Jocko, Bolio Tombstone dogs that ain't got Patrick blood in there somewhere. Just show me. You know what I'm saying? Where they at? You know what I'm saying? It's very few. So it's like that's just what it is, man. You gotta say fuck the haters. I mean, you wanna absolutely pay attention to what you producing and make sure you still producing some good shit. But man, hell no, man. And then just produce what your vision is. And motherfuckers, if people still buying that shit, and you ain't got no problem getting rid of no dogs, you good, man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the dumb shit. Fuck what they talking about, man. Because people just be talking, and they'll still come get your motherfucking dogs. You know what I'm saying? I heard so many people talking shit about Thompson dogs and shit, and same motherfucker be trying to get his dogs and shit 3-4 years ago type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
And
So
they're trying to backdoor in them, saying, "Oh, I'm somebody else. So I've got top dollar." Like,
yeah.
nigga, you just over there hating, nigga. Oh, hating Jake ass, Omega Red looking ass nigga.
P.S. P.S. Fuck your mother. Ah.
Oh
CPS
shit.
already did.
hmm Yeah. And that's the thing, man. I mean, you gotta just keep your vision intact, man, and what you trying to do with your dogs, man, because motherfuckers just gonna be talking, man. You know, people be saying all kind of shit, and they be like, "Hey, I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna see what it is. Let me see what's going on." So you just gotta stay true to what you believe in and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not a breeder, at least not yet. You know what I'm saying? One day I'll put a couple of them together, but you know what I'm saying? Right now I'm just fucking with these dogs. You know what I'm saying? I like them. I love the American Pit Bull Terrier. And love the history of the breed. And I want to say to all the tree huggers that's listening, and the undercover people that's spying for the tree huggers and shit, and all you animal rights people and stuff, man. Look, man, everybody over here love these dogs, man. You're not finna bully nobody out of fucking with these dogs and shit. A lot of y'all think that the pit bull should be banned and shit like that. Whenever you see a black dude with a dog, you automatically thinking the worst. You think it's some motherfucking drugs or something involved. You think somebody fighting dogs. You think it's always some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's bullshit. You know what I mean? Some people got these dogs because they enjoy the dogs. They grew up with them. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody come bothering you when you in the barn for 3 fucking mysterious hours in the middle of the night with your motherfucking horses. Don't nobody know what the fuck you doing out there.
In
Don't,
there making
Oh
a
man.
Seder. Them niggas in there
Oh
making
shit.
Seders and shit. Nigga, ain't nobody talking about
Oh,
that. But I
mm-hmm.
that
actually
nigga said
enjoy
horses, bro. I don't know
motherfucking.
why. What the fuck?
Hey,
That's
hey,
what
hey.
they in there doing.
They
Them niggas
yeah.
in there making Seders, nigga.
Hey,
Tatars looking
hey.
ass.
The
When you
motherfuckers.
said the
Doberman.
barn, I was so lost. I said he's in the barn. What the fuck is he going with
Yeah.
this? This
This
nigga
Hey,
nigga
said the
where the
horses.
hey. The
yeah.
motherfuckers be creeping out their house in the middle of the night. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
In the middle of the night, and the motherfucking light to the barn be on and shit, and their wife be looking out the window like, what the fuck? Oh, here we go. James is down there in that damn barn again. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Harassing the horses.
Yeah.
But you
You know
say
how
earlier
quickly
talking about, oh man, if the horse don't
you,
like you, they'll kick you. I ain't got
no,
kicked yet.
Yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
was
Like,
just about to
nigga,
say, you know how violent and quickly a horse could kick the shit out of you, bro.
even
Hey,
if the horse don't kick you, nigga, why is you fucking the horse, nigga?
right,
God
right,
damn.
right.
But I'm motherfucking bad. God, but you hate Michael Vick so much, nigga. He wasn't fucking them
Uh,
dogs, nigga. Like, god damn.
Mm-hmm.
that
What
fucking
the
horse kick you
fuck?
across that fucking barn, bro. Oh
Yeah.
man, your dick will be by your forehead, bro. Oh man, bro.
Hey, the
The nigga
motherfucker.
in there laid out butt naked in the horse stall. What the
Yeah.
fuck you get?
How you gonna explain that shit, man? Motherfucker, police or somebody come looking for your ass, find you in the barn naked in the motherfucker. I was trying to give him a bath and he kicked me. Like, yeah, right, motherfucker. Put your
You
butt
bathing
naked.
the horse naked, nigga?
Yeah,
Nigga kick the clothes off me. Nigga
yeah.
kick me right about my clothes.
Mhm. Yeah, this motherfucker come up with some fantastic ass stories, man. But that's what I'm saying. Them tree huggers, man, them animal rights people, they not focused on shit like that. They not because that's what they like. They not out here shaming these people. They out here, worried about what some black dudes are doing with these dogs. There's a lot. I was talking to somebody about this earlier. Let me read the super chat. Salute to Smoke, Free Smoke Kennels in that super chat, showing love. Appreciate you, homie. Says no cap, straight flex, all 2021. Yes, indeed, flex on them, and that's what I was going to get to too, man. It's a lot of brothers coming into these dogs. These dogs that we love so much have survived you know what I'm saying, from being exterminated. They survived in the hands of a lot of these brothers, you know what I'm saying, who got these dogs and are preserving them and keeping it going. And the American Bully, you know what I'm saying? I didn't take the American Bully serious at first. I really didn't. I thought it was just unnecessary dog and shit. Like, I thought the American Pit Bull Terrier is the best dog. Like, it could do everything, you know what I'm saying? But I'm really, really low key, like, proud of a lot of them bully dudes, man. Like the shit that they doing with their dogs, man, and a lot of dudes is turning away from lives of crime and shit like that, and they fucking they showing interest in their new hobbies, these dogs and shit, going to dog shows, motherfucking winning awards and shit like that, man. These dudes are trying to do something positive for what, and motherfuckers are seeing these dudes making money, and they jealous, they mad, they hating this shit. You know what I'm saying? They mad as fuck because they got to sit in the cubicle all motherfucking day. You know what I'm saying? The seat stinking and shit, sweaty in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They pissed off. And they see these brothers out here with these dogs and shit, and the dog got a gold chain and shit. Motherfuckers is mad, bro. They mad and they organizing to shut all this shit down, bro. You know what I'm saying? They don't want motherfuckers out here getting no money, man. But
I actually fucking have fun going to the fucking dog shows and showing my dog and winning ribbons, man. Like it could just be straight confirmation, no weight pull, no fucking wall climb, no agility, nothing. I'm still there, man, having fun. Just the competitor and me say whatever your dog could do, mine could do better. So if you think yours look better, nigga, I don't think so, nigga. I think mine looks the best, and we're gonna let these judges figure it out. You think your shit stronger than my shit at this weight, nigga? Let's start off with 2,000 pounds then, because that's what I got on my weight pull track. I know my dog can fucking pull that. You feel me?
mm-hmm.
I enjoy doing shit with the dogs other than what motherfuckers think niggas is doing with the dogs, man. These dogs are fucking fantastic dogs. They can
Right.
literally do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got an attack on them. They got a real attack on them. But I was brought up around these dogs. I couldn't imagine having another breed. You know, like as my main breed. I do want to still cop me a little Patterdale that's coming up. But other than that, it's a love, and people, and a lot of the people that don't understand. A lot of these, I was just talking about how long it took just to get 4 generations. If you was keeping it a hundo doing 3 years per dog, we was talking over a decade. So there's
Yeah,
people
man,
that
that's
have
12 years at least, bro. At least 12
exactly.
years. And
It
that's if
would,
everything goes smooth and you breed the right dogs and all the cards are in your favor. Like you don't lose a whole litter of pups to Parvo, Giardia, or Coccidia. You know,
and
like
12
You could
years.
be 20 years in the game with only 3 generations, bro. You could start
Yeah,
at 40, and then when you're ready to retire from your job, you could be 3 generations in, bro. That ain't
and
shit, my nigga.
that's my point to a lot of it. You know, people have a large chunk of their lives invested in these dogs, and that's what a lot of people need to understand, especially on the tree hugging level. You know, y'all they just assume or look at you, oh, he's just out here with these dogs, and don't realize this dude done put 15, 20 years of his life into these animals,
Several
and
$100,000.
several hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like I haven't
Miss
been.
vacation, wife
I
mad at you.
I haven't been on. I was just about to say I haven't been on a vacation in 13 fucking years, man. You know what I mean? Like I can't do what everybody else does. I have to sacrifice a lot of shit. And fortunately, I'm surrounded with a circle of people that know what my dream is, and they sacrifice with me. And a lot of that goes into it because there's a lot of sacrifice in these animals. I remember Eli said a long time ago, you know, it's easy to look back and you poured your life into this and you realize this really was your life. You don't have those pictures with your family over here in Puerto Rico and all kind of shit because this shit take a lot of time and dedication, man. And it's facts. So all the tree huggers realize people have their lives invested in these the animals, man. It ain't just some fucking horror story like y'all painted out to be. You know, it's a fucking shame.
Yep. So
Uh,
so remember that
Plus,
shit.
last nigga challenge to fucking his dog to mine. I told him, you fucking pull up, I'm gonna stick this Malawal on your ass, and you're gonna have to fight this dog off of you. That's what I think of a dog fighter, motherfucker.
Yeah, you know, and what Thompson said, a lot of y'all that's buying puppies, man, y'all should, think about that when somebody give you their price for their dog, man. Like think about what goes into that. It ain't just it ain't just the motherfucking dog. Like it's a lot of shit that go into that price. Motherfuckers are sacrificing like vacations and shit with their family. Motherfucker can't go out of town and shit because you know what I mean. Like motherfucker trying to get they giving you a price that they feel is fair for they fucking dog. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You can't just be, oh, but man, man, I'm a working man price, and let me do 800. Can you do 800? Like, bro, motherfucker, basically giving you a dog for free for $800. I'm just telling you that. You know what I'm saying, for a motherfucking breeder, somebody who got a serious yard, and they give you a dog for 800, they really giving that shit to you for free, man. If they're a serious breeder, you know what I'm saying? If they just somebody who got a couple dogs and motherfucker had some puppies, you know what I'm saying? That's different, you know what I'm saying? They can, I mean, it's still their price, but I'm just saying, man, like, I don't need to be arguing with motherfuckers about their money. You know what I'm saying? They probably just say, if I can't fuck with it, I be like, yes, that's out of my budget and shit, man. I'm gonna catch you on the next go around or something. But yeah, it's just and I'm noticing now, like the going rate on a fucking hound now, a good one is like fucking 2,500 anyway. You know what I'm saying, for a good dog. I mean, you can get some good ones that's
That's a good bred dog, and
yeah,
that's a puppy that's good bred. You don't
right,
know if it's gonna be good or
Repeat,
not,
repeat,
you
repeat
know.
that again, Ram.
yeah,
Repeat
yeah,
what you
Yeah,
just
that's
said.
for a good bred
yeah,
dog.
yeah,
Eh,
good
eh,
bred dog.
Only motherfucker can't guarantee you a good dog. Only way he can is if he already done campaigning it, man.
Yeah,
And it's already
Exactly.
proven that this motherfucker burn his pads off on the way, pull, climb the highest wall, jump further in the dark dive, all that good old shit, man. It's already been solidified. And everybody in their goddamn mama know that's a good dog. But if you getting a puppy, ain't no telling what the fuck that dog
right,
gonna be like, man.
right,
You
right,
know, a nigga could sell you a good bred dog. You
right,
feel me? For
mhm,
$2,500, and that's gonna be a puppy. You know,
right, right,
And
right.
and for a lot of people, them dogs that Ram is alluding to, those dogs is about 5 racks and up,
Mhm.
seven
oh
thousand,
yeah, yeah. You ain't getting
eight
him for no
thousand.
25. Yeah,
Right,
you
Yeah,
right,
know,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, you gonna be
yeah.
motherfucker gonna tell you, motherfucker gonna scratch their head and be like, really don't want to let them go, but you can give me 6,500
Man,
for
I
them.
done told y'all the story on how old dog I saw. Nigga kept asking, he wasn't for sale. I said the dumbest price I could think of. That nigga sent half that same day, half the next. I had to tell him, hold on, man. Let me send out those papers first. I ain't even fucking
I was.
registered the nigga yet, man. He grown and I love him, you
That
know?
nigga Ram said, "Hold on."
Like, wait a
Mhm.
minute, nigga. Let me I was fucking joking, nigga.
You was capping, nigga. That
Yeah,
nigga
all
sent that
cap.
money. That nigga
Yeah,
sent that money.
like
Ram said,
nigga,
hold
it's
on.
on now. Yeah, let me hit the ADB up, bro. I ain't even get this nigga papers yet, man. He already solidified. You feel me? But it wasn't
Yeah.
no $2,500, nigga.
I
Right.
keep all my fucking dogs before I ever feel in my heart like I'm giving something away to somebody like that. Fuck all that shit,
Oh
man.
no, that
Like,
price wasn't given away. That was a dumb
no,
price.
I'm talking in
Yeah.
general from what 78
Oh
was
yeah.
saying. You know
Yeah,
what I
hell
mean?
yeah,
Like,
bro. Like, bruh, I do fucking mold mechanic, man. I guarantee I could beat any shop out here. So don't fucking haggle me on the price. I'm already cutting you a super deal, man. I'm saving you the convenience of going in the shop. They charge you for all that shit. You can kick it in your crib. Well, I fixed this bitch, man. Don't fucking try to fucking lower my price, man. You can't tell me what I'm worth, bro. And at the end of the day, that's what you doing when you haggling the price. You telling that man what his fucking time in life is worth. His effort is only worth $800 in your eyes. Nigga, fuck you. Get the fuck out of here.
Right.
we was talking about that shit. Like, what if a motherfucker sell you a solid dog and that dog lived to be 10 years old? You know what I mean? What was that? I mean, 100 a year. You know what I mean? It's 365 days in the year. You didn't
Right.
even
On
spend
one
50
dog.
cent. Exactly. Like, come on. I mean, and it fucks me up. And I always bring that shit up because it's not like that in other breeds. And somehow, some way, that whoever's setting the market for our dogs is like smoking crack. Because even taking care of any dog nowadays is fucking expensive. Nonetheless, the breed, these motherfuckers have to be. Some of these dogs have to be specially housed. It ain't an
Man,
easy
who
breed to
you
fucking
telling?
own.
Yeah. Bro, just for me to get a dog in shape, my 12-week conditioning program, just to so say we going out to weight pool. And I know it's finna be some big motherfuckers there, man, some heavyweight hitters, like best of the best, man. That conditioning fucking keep alone, bro, is fucking 1285 just for one dog for fucking 12 weeks, bro.
And that's
That's
why,
like
and that's why,
$120 a week, man.
and I'm glad 78 brought up
And
the
it ain't no
bully.
guarantee that I'm finna go win that weight pull. You feel me? A motherfucker might have brought the super strongest dog ever that day that ain't nobody heard of.
Mm-hmm.
Might get out there and bust my ass. That's 1285 gone. You know?
But that's why I like what 78 alluded to, because that's what I respect about the bully community. And I always respected them because I'm a businessman. And I respect how they conduct their business, financial wise. They didn't set a bullshit market for their dogs. Even back in the day, they set a standard. Their dogs was priced according to how German Shepherds and purebred Dobermans and Malinois was priced from the jump street. And I respect that about their community because they didn't. Even we talk now a bullshitting bully 2,000 2,500, and we talking about Ram just alluded to a good bred American Pit Bull Terrier 2,500. Let that sink on your skull for a minute.
Right. 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 Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
Motherfucker.
Malinois, bruh. You want a good bred Malinois? I got one from my homeboy. Love him to death. Give me anything, and I still gave him 3,500. That was half off what he was selling them for.
Man, I got a partner that was spending 6 7 racks on them jokers, bro.
That's
Six
for a
seven
puppy, bro. That's what I'm
for a
saying,
puppy,
nigga.
yeah, bro.
Hey, nigga, 7 bands, nigga, for a pup off a good bread working Malinois, bro. Like I told my pocket off giving them that 3,500. Nigga, hurry up, give me that dog. Nigga.
We talking about it, especially if you getting it imported, motherfucker. You spending 25
Well,
just for
yeah, my
the you
boys, yeah,
spending
both of they shit come from overseas where they really using them in that. You feel me?
and
Like
you spending
you
2,500 just for the shipping crate that you can't
man,
reuse.
for real. Exactly, bro. They want their crate back, nigga.
Back, they want that you rented a crate for 2,500. Think about
Hell
that,
yeah.
man.
That ain't
Yep.
no food or nothing. They just putting your dog in the crate on the plane, nigga.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah,
If he
25 is
dies,
too
he
much.
dies. It's
That's what I'm saying.
2,500.
That people and it start with the dudes, man. The community, the people in the community got to stop the fuck shit, man. They got to stop. You know what I'm saying? All that old just because you cheap and because you don't want, you don't want to give, you don't want to pay shit. You know what I'm saying? And like, look, man. It was a breeder. I ain't gonna say his name, but he had some shit, a champion bred to a grand champion. All right. Now the name was a grand champion. So now I inquired about pup. Only 3 puppies on the litter. You know what I'm saying? And he was perfectly fine with keeping them, but he was gonna let me get one. And that man, he hesitated. He didn't even want to tell me 3Gs. And to me, just by the way it's bred, that's a more than fair asking price. But he was like nervous on saying 3Gs. I'm like, man, it's a damn shame. This man can't even get his money's worth from his damn dog because he worried about motherfuckers. Oh man, that's too much, man. You see, all that because we love to say in our community, that dog ain't proven. That dog, listen, the dog is supposed to do what it do when it becomes of age. But in every other dog breed, motherfuckers is paying $4,000 and $5,000 for goddamn English Mastiff.
Puppies.
English Mastiff puppy. You know what I'm saying? You don't know if this dog gonna grow up and be a champion in the show ring or nothing. You just paying that. But in the Bulldogs, man, motherfuckers are so cheap, bro. And you know what I'm saying?
And I blame a lot of and shit. I'll be the first one. I blame a lot of the old heads in our community, and I'm gonna keep it a hundo with y'all, because that's why they fuck with us, because they think we out here peddling $100 and $200 dogs, and we're fucking mass producing these dogs and shoving them in our backyards like it's some kind of peddling operation. Like, our old heads need to stand up and say our dogs are worth this quality, just off of what we're discussing now about other breeds who hasn't proven shit in their dogs. Like, when there's a dollar or a price tag that's on these dogs, they don't get fucked with. You don't see them bully motherfuckers getting rated like that. Let's just keep it a hundo. When they out there with they ribbons and they selling $10,000 and $20,000 dogs, and they can do these immaculate setups that they do and all that shit, they don't get fucked with. Our community is becoming a fucking shit show because we just tear every person down and we constantly throw the peddler word around. No other community, and I know plenty of people in different communities of dogs. Like, we shortchange ourselves with our animals, and just an average American pit bull terrier. We ain't even just an average one is a phenomenal dog athletic wise compared to other breeds of dogs, man. As a community, we got to step up and get the value that we should equate to in our dogs. And once the money is there and the value is there, then society kind of accepts shit a different way. You don't hear them people chasing these motherfuckers with these poodles down, these $20,000 poodles down, and doing all this extra shit. It's just our community, but it ain't gonna grow if we ain't gonna grow if our old respected heads, so-called old respected heads, get out here and say, "Oh yeah, it's $500. If anything more than that, he's just a peddler." That's not gonna help our fucking community. I mean,
shit,
I don't give a fuck with nobody.
In 1972 was the lick. That was expensive. $500 now, man. You got to add that inflation, and that inflates up to about $2,500, man. They still stuck in that old school mentality. It costs more than fucking $500 to raise one dog, nigga, up to fucking a year.
That's not even feed for a week for some people.
And to be honest,
keep it 100.
And to be honest with you, man, everybody complaining about, you know what I'm saying, the image of the breed and shit, man. All them cheap ass dogs is why the image of the breed getting fucked up, because they getting you making it accessible to everybody. Motherfuckers who ain't even prepared to, motherfucker live in an apartment. They ain't got no room for the dog.
But motherfucker living at their grandma's house got 4 or 5 dogs in a short ass gate running around thinking it's cool because they puppies. Like, nigga, come on, man. Them dogs gonna fuck some shit up, bro. You shouldn't have these dogs, man. They getting along now, but what about when they fucking turn up?
Right. And then you're right, because if you give a motherfucker, a young boy, an option, he want him a dog. He want a bulldog. You know what I'm saying? He got $600. He got his little first work paycheck or something, right? He got him $600. Then he find out, I can go get me a dog right here for $500. He gonna feel like he getting he gonna feel like he doing the right thing, for one, because he ain't getting a $50 dog from Craigslist. He getting a dog $500, and he feel like, okay, I paid $500 for him, blah blah blah. Now, if that same dog was $2,500, was $1,500, he wouldn't even go fuck with it. That's out of his range.
It'll be a more responsible motherfucker getting them. Like
Right.
shit, 2,500. If you're a working man, that you saving that, nigga. That's coming out your entertainment bill and all that good old shit. So you really want that dog, and you gonna respect that dog and take care of that dog for $2,500. The $500 dogs, like you said, Thompson, be in the pound all the time.
No, yeah, them $2,500 for some reason, them niggas make it to 3 years old. I don't know what it is about it, but them motherfuckers seem to live.
Those
$400-$500 niggas don't live that long.
Owner, and two, nigga, that's a $2,500 investment you want to see all the way through. You ain't just tricking off $2,500, nigga. You could have got the Jordans, the rims, the beat, whatever, nigga. The fucking chronic you want to smoke, all that. You sacrifice that to get this dog, so you gonna make sure that this motherfucker is gonna fucking make it. So you
them
can
$400
see if
motherfuckers, they have a hard life. My heart goes out to them motherfuckers, boy. I feel my heart goes out to y'all boys. 8-9 months, boy. Y'all better be some motherfucking all-stars.
Oh, you niggas better be able to pull 10,000 pounds, climb a 15-foot wall, and dock dive 20 feet. 8 months old. Like, God
and
damn,
clean up
nigga.
after yourself. Like, you better shit in the same spot. You better
you
not
better
have one bad trait.
You better help my kids with their math homework when they get home. Like, God damn, nigga. I'm only 8 months old, cuz. What's up? I'm still a puppy.
That nigga's boy. Be high expectations on them low dollar dogs, boy. I swear to God, man.
Yeah, motherfucking dogs be having. They swear they be having some game dogs too. They be talking all that shit. And these dogs be having. I seen one nigga post a video one time. Dog, I swear he was talking big shit too. I mean, real greasy shit. Like these motherfuckers ain't got no proven dogs, and these dogs, dog supposed to be proven before you breed it. All this stuff he talking that good shit. Man, that nigga had a dog. I swear this dog had like a little mane on it, like a motherfucking tiger or some shit. I'm like, bro, where the fuck? This ain't no. What the fuck is this, man?
The nigga say you got a mane.
The nigga, bro, the dog.
That nigga got an American Pit Bull Labrador Terrier.
You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker looked like the hair was too long on the dog and shit. I'm like, bro, if you don't be quiet, man, this is what I'm saying. These dudes be reading stuff. And they want to
get out of here with that macho butt, dog.
They be wanting to fit in, bro. They be wanting to fit in. People gonna think they're a real dog, man. Like, bro, stop, man. You just
nigga don't think you a real bitch. You don't get up out of here, nigga, with that brand new shit.
Yeah, motherfucker dog look like a white tiger and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can fake for so fucking long in these dogs, but everybody, like 78 alluded to, you get everybody running their mouth and bumping their fucking gums and all this hoorah rah rah shit. This is about dogs. At the end of the day, you gotta have some dogs to stand on, and that be the fucking that. You could talk all this shit you want to talk. You better have some dogs to stand on behind that, because then it's like it get weird because it turned into like a shit talking, and it ain't about dogs. Where's the fucking dogs, bro?
I ain't talking about no puppies, nigga.
Yeah, like let's keep it a hundo, bro.
Fucking 4. Nigga, other than that, shut up, nigga. For real, I don't want to hear none of that big man dog shit, nigga.
Yeah, our community famous for that. Motherfuckers is more known for shit talking than they actual dogs. Just keeping it a hundo.
For real.
Yeah, that's what it. Because everybody ain't no community, ain't no loyalty, bro. Motherfuckers just everybody want to be known as the man. Everybody want everybody in their business, talking all that stupid shit that's gonna get somebody popped and somebody locked up. Bunch of rat ass shit, bro. But like I say, I'm glad motherfuckers exposing who the fuck they is, because I ain't fucking with these dudes, bro. I'm like, look here, man. I can see why it's a whole lot of dog, man, that I know and invite on this show, and they is not fucking with YouTube. But they're like, man, I'm not talking to them dude, man. Who is them people? Like, man, you gonna have my motherfucking shit getting kicked in, fucking with these people. I'm like, man.
Hey, why you think I don't be promoting my motherfucking my other fucking podcast like that, nigga, on the dog shows? Because my niggas, they gonna take it a whole different way. Right. They ain't understanding none of this internet. Like, I'm lightweight used to the shit now, just from being in the LDBC. I know how they move. Right. But the niggas I hang with, nigga, they don't want to come see you. Nigga, like, it's gonna be something that it shouldn't be. And these niggas is for real. You know?
Right. That's how it be, man. Because people
be like,
be talking.
Nigga, lightweight be trying to save you niggas' lives, man. For real. Like, you think just just because 6ix9ine walking around, man, that's on them. Everybody ain't with that, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fucked up. But hey, Ram, go ahead and give us a disclaimer before we get up out of here, bro.
Always remember, man, I'm not very approachable. I'm not very emotional. You can't let niggas get close to you. Cause niggas is very emotional. We ain't on this no dog fighting, no illegal activities, none of that, man. And if you come over here for that, all we got is dick meat, onions, big bitch butt crumbs for you, bro. That's it, man. For real.
Hey, salute to the channel, man. Salute to y'all brothers for keeping it going for the community, putting out the content. Salute to the chat for everybody checking in and shit and being consistent with it. Shout out to my brothers, and all I can say, Thompson's Kennels out. I have nothing for sale.
Oh yeah, one of the brothers asking how much you sell the pups for. I'm like, man, I talk to this nigga at least 3 times a week, nigga. I just barely getting on the list, on the if it's enough list, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
yeah, I mean
man.
he a breeder, but he ain't selling to the public like that. He breed really for himself, you know. He enjoy his dogs, man. And you see, you go to his last video, the bitch had 4 pups. He like, shit, man, I nigga short, homie. I'm keeping all these, and I can't be mad because that's how I am with my shit, you know. I was fucking made to breed, and I want to see what's happening with it.
Mm-hmm.
Can't depend
Absolutely.
on somebody else to always tell you what your product is. And that was told for me from a long time ago. You can't always rely on somebody else to tell you what you breeding. Sometimes you gotta put that leg work in and hold on to them dogs and see for yourself. Because everybody ain't gonna put the same work into your dogs as
And
you.
everybody eye is different, you know. So develop your eye. We'll leave it at
Exactly.
that, man.
Yeah. Some people got different standards for dogs too. Some
Oh
people
shit, Tasha Brooks. Hell yeah, what up? Good old fighting ass Tasha Brooks. Who you beat up this weekend, man?
Tasha Brooks said she getting them dogs. Congratulations.
Hell yeah, Tasha Brooks carry that Vaseline and a $1.50 in her purse.
Hell yeah. Hell
Spitting
yeah.
out razor blades and shit.
Yeah, cut across the bitch face. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, y'all, man. It was a good show this week. We're gonna catch y'all on Sunday for Bulldog Sunday, man. All
Hey,
right,
can we
man.
push it an hour back, man?
Yeah,
Please, because my
what
time
time?
don't
What
change,
time?
bro.
What
Just
time you
like
want to
out
do it?
here, yeah, like 6 o'clock, bro. Like out there, that shit was
So
still early. Like,
8 o'clock
oh
my
yeah,
time.
yeah, bro. Could you? I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, for sure. We'll do that. We'll do it at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock on Sunday or something. You know what I'm saying? My
Bet,
time.
hell yeah, yeah. That
Hey,
shit was
did you do
early.
what you call you did the Murrow Talk Tuesday, bro?
Nah, man, I was still fucking working, man.
Oh
Motherfucker
shit.
came through with that bag so I could build his engine up. So, you know, I had to knock a whole engine out in the
Oh,
day type shit.
word. I was just making
Yeah.
sure I ain't missed the shit.
Yeah, no, man, that was my bad. That's why I said earlier in the show before you got here to Brandon Blue, that was my fault, man. But shit, that bag, man, I gotta get it.
I feel you.
All right, y'all, man. We up out of here, man. We'll holler at y'all on Bulldog Sunday, man. Deuce.
Peace.